graph. Here in this VT graph is very useful to identify the position of the particle and also the which type of motion of the particle will also identify by using the VT graph. Okay. So for example, taken the motion of the particle is along uniform velocity in VT graph representation. They taken first one example for the motion of the particle is along the uniform velocity in VT graph. This is the representation of the motion of the particle along uniform velocity in VT graph. This is the uniform velocity. Uniform velocity. Okay. So next we take the, for example, the particle moving with a uniform acceleration starting from rest. Starting from rest. Let us take a second one example. For example, this is the in VT graph the particle moving with a uniform acceleration starting with the rest condition. Starting from rest. This is the uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration of the particle during its motion in VT graph. Okay. So for example, they taken another one example. A particle moving with uniform acceleration starting with the uniform velocity. The in VT graph they are represented by a this representation. The line, this line in VT graph represents that the motion of the particle is uniform acceleration starting with the uniform velocity. Starting with the uniform velocity. This is the third one example. Okay. For example, we take another one example. In VT graph, a particle moving in opposite direction. Nothing but retardation. So this represented by a line this type in VT graph. This is called as a retardation. Retardation. Okay. So this is all about the VT graph. This is very important for your competitive examination as well as board examination. Okay. Understood? Okay, dear students. Next, move to the, based on this VT graph, we have to find out the area under the VT graph gives the displacement. Gives the displacement. Area, show that area under the VT graph gives displacement. Yes. Okay. So here by using the VT graph we derive this equation. Okay. So first one take the VT graph. This is the time along the x-axis, velocity on the y-axis. They take the area in VT graph. is equal to, area of the rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So OA into OB. Sorry, OC. OA into OC. OA into OC. Here area of the rectangle OA is B into OC is T. Nothing but VT. This is the displacement. OA is B. OC is T. Then VT is gives the displacement. This is Understood? This is the area under the curve gives the displacement. X is equal to Vt plus half At square by using the Vt graph. Okay? Understood? Okay, dear students. Next, move to the next one equation to derive by using the Vt graph. Okay? So first the take the same diagram. So next move to the second one derivation. They take the V is equal to V naught plus At. Okay? Here consider the object or particle moving with a uniform acceleration along with the initial velocity V naught along a straight line as shown in the given diagram. Okay? After some interval of time t, they covers the displacement x, and attains the final velocity v as shown in the given diagram. Okay? So here the area under the curve AB here in this Vt graph gives the idea about the v is equal to v naught plus At. V means final velocity, v naught means initial velocity, A is the acceleration, T is the time taken. Okay? So area under the curve in Vt graph, so acceleration of the particle or body is equal to the slope AB. So here acceleration of the particle A is equal to slope of line AB is nothing but the vector BD divided by AD. Here A is equal to BD means V minus V naught. So AD is parallel to OC, the taken time. So AT is equal to V minus V naught. Simplify this equation, they will that V is equal to V naught plus AT. This is the final velocity is equal to the initial velocity, sum of the initial velocity and acceleration at time. Okay? So this is the second one derivation. Diagram is same, explanation is same, and they consider the acceleration of the particle in Vt graph or Vt curve is equal to the slope AB. So then A is equal to in slope AB is equal to the BD divided by AD. So BD means V minus V naught and AD means time taken. So then acceleration into time taken is equal to V minus V naught. Final velocity minus initial velocity. Then final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration at time taken. Okay? This is the second one equation. Then move to the third one. Diagram is same. Explanation is also same. The taken third one. V square is equal to V naught square plus 2AX. So V square is equal to V naught square plus 2AX. Third one derivation by using the Vt graph. Again, they are considering the object or body moving with a uniform acceleration V naught square. Here V square is equal to V naught square plus 2a into x. This is the final equation by using the VT graph. So V square is the, V is the final velocity, V naught is the initial velocity, a is the acceleration, x is the displacement. This equation derived by using the VT graph. Okay. So this is the final equation. Okay. Understood? Okay, dear students, in this class we have discussed some topics related about the VT graph. Okay. In these three equations will be very important for your examination. The question will be asked for your examination like this. Derive V square is equal to V naught square plus 2ax by using the VT graph for 5 marks question. Okay, very important. About 3 derivation, anyone will be given in your examination. Okay, understood? Okay, thank you. Next class we have discussed next topics. Okay, thank you.